Yeah, hello everybody. Just give me a second. I just got off the phone or had people texting me, and so can I be heard? And everybody hearing me? I'll tell you about the little adventure I went on this morning that was a total waste of time. Some of you know about it already, or at least one person does. Um, yes, we hear you. All right. Um, I did a live stream this morning. A failed live stream. I got out of bed around what 7:30 something. And I said, yeah, it'll be fun to do a live stream, and I'm gonna try doing it from my phone. Should have never done that because I had audio but no video, and that's because the camera on my phone doesn't like to work with those kind of apps all the time. Because I had someone. Well, the funny thing is, my brother just talked to me on Messenger, voice messenger, or video messenger, whatever it is. You see the person, you see each other on Messenger. It weren't that because he could see me, I could see him. So I don't know why. Well, it's on my phone. I got to figure out a way to turn the camera on. And apparently, I had the camera off. And don't go looking for the video. I deleted it because it was a failed waste of time. Hello, John. Hello, Jeff. Hello, Ken. I was just texting you a minute ago. John Williams, Jeff Ryman, Ski Man, hello. And of course, Darren. Did Darren get in the first place again? Yeah, looks like he did. Oh, it's gonna be an early night for me, guys. I got up way too early this morning. I was up by what? 4. I got up, got onto my phone, which is on my desk. I think it was 4:42. Then I laid back down, tried to get some sleep, and I didn't. I don't think I really fell asleep. Then the sky started getting bright out. We don't have the sun again today. By the way, hello everybody. Welcome to Rex Tech Pub. God, 1st of December, is it? Yeah, Monday, December 1st, 2025. But yeah, I got up way too early. So I fell asleep last night. I got off Zoom early because after Ken and Brian left, everybody else just went mute. And I said, you guys, I ain't sticking around. I'm going to go find something different to do. So I watched a little bit of YouTube. And while I was watching YouTube, I must have fallen asleep around 1:30, 2 o'clock, something. And I woke up at almost 5. So if it looks like I have bags under my eyes or whatever, it's because I'm just tired. And I know if I take a nap, it's just gonna make it worse. So, Jeff Ryman. Hello, Ken. Ski Man. I'm going to bed her. I heard a commotion from our birds in the dining room. It was nothing, just making noise. Yeah, sometimes they do that. I had a friend that had some birds, Um, I mean, they were fine until about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and they just would not shut up. I mean, you put the light blanket over their cage so they think it's dark and they're supposed to go to sleep. They didn't. They would just sit there and chirp and chirp and chirp and squawk all night, and he eventually got rid of them. About 2 weeks of that, and he just called somebody and told them to come pick up the damn birds before he choked them to death. They weren't letting him sleep, and he said, yeah, that's the problem with those birds. Once they get going, they usually don't shut up for several hours. So that's why I don't have birds. Yeah, I'm sure if they were going off making noise, it was probably early in the morning. They all seem to chirp and make noises at the wrong time. When you want to sleep, they're just sitting there making all kinds of noise. So, oh yeah, and the thing about my, yeah, I'm screwed as far as YouTube. I won't be on YouTube anymore. I mean, I'll be doing videos and everything, but as far as being on YouTube, I think I'm done. I tried again this morning to get the account for my YouTube Premiere or whatever it is. I tried it again today and it wouldn't accept it, so I tried it a second time. The bank shut down my card again, so I had to call the whatever number I have. 855-293. And they had a case number or something, and I had to give that to them. But I called my credit union because what YouTube needs is they need my old card number so they can delete that one before they allow me to put in the new one. I think the numbers are similar, except for the CVC number in the back, the 3 numbers. That changed, and that's what's screwing me over, is the numbers on the back of the card. It just won't go through. So I called the credit union, and the credit union said, no, we can't help you on that. We deleted that for security reasons. Like, I wish you hadn't done that, because I'm having a heck of a time trying to get the new card to get onto YouTube, and they said they're hearing that a lot from people. They're going onto different accounts, and they're just not working. I said, isn't that more of your fault than ours? Like, no. So I think I'm done on YouTube. I don't want to be, but I won't be on there with all those ads flashing all over the place while you're on YouTube. It's just, to me, it's just not worth it. So I need to find, well, there is no way of fixing that, because they need the old account information first, or the old numbers off my old card. Which reminds me, I should have grabbed that card when I was there, because I put it on the counter, said I need a new debit card, this one's going to expire. She took the card and she never gave it back to me. I should have, and now I got my dispatch, my printed paper. I can't get that anymore. Malware bites. I'm screwed over on that. There is quite a few things that I'm paying for that I've tried all of them. They won't accept my new card. So I don't know what I'm going to do. So if you guys see me disappear off YouTube, that's why. I just will not be on YouTube with all those ads. That's just, no. I'll probably do live streams or whatever, but as far as watching videos, I really can't because of all the ads. In my ads, I know you guys get that little square box. Mine go almost full screen. It covers up almost the full screen, except for little tiny edge around all 4 sides. I can't watch YouTube that way. And mine don't always end when you skip the ad. That doesn't always work. If mine didn't always have a skip ad. It just kept playing and playing and playing. It's like, where's the skip ad? Skip ad, skip ad. It never showed up. So I'd have to sit there for 4 or 5 minutes, watch the ad, Then I'd go back to whoever live stream or video I was watching, and I'd miss half of what they said, and I'd just close out the video or live stream because I missed it. Because 2 minutes later, another ad would show up, almost full screen. I No, there is on mine, Ken. I turned all my ad protection stuff off, and I'm getting full screen ads on any Chrome, Firefox, Brave. I'm not gonna go to Opera. I hate Opera. I tried Brave again, and I can't stand Brave. I just, God. Like every time I go to Brave and I see it and it's like now I know I got off and I just click the red X at the top right and just And now with Chrome, I don't think I can. I'd have to get a new Speaking of that, I think I have the ad or the my password to Google. But there again, I tried it and it didn't work. Tried it twice actually, and it wouldn't go. So I might have to make a new password just for it to reject that new password. So can I get ads? I get ads on this thing with the malware bytes on and the browser guard. I'm still getting ads. So they're getting around the browser guard and flashing ads at me. And one of them was for house sales. The other was for some kind of paint. And the other one was a broker of some kind, for a number to call for a broker of some. I don't know what it was, but so the ads are flooding me again. And like, well, I don't have the paid malware bytes on here. And that's the other thing. I got screwed over. I can't do malware bytes. They won't accept the credit card. They have a customer support, but I've been with other customers and I've tried fighting with customer support with malware bytes, and it's something I don't want to deal with. They try every avenue they have to get out of it. Oh, that's not our fault, sir. That's something you have to take care of. It's like, no, I have done that already, you dipshit. You need to unlock that so I can get the password to work. We can't do that. It's like, finally, their dad called and told them point blank. And I think he got a call from the police because he threatened them. And they did allow, I think his daughter was trying to get through, and I think he finally got the point through that you either do this or, and they opened it so she could get an account, but they also called the police on him because he verbally threatened them. I don't want to get to that point with malware bytes, but if I have to, I'll throw the words. Testing another mentioned browser. Now results to follow. Yeah, Ken, you won't have those problems on yours. It's just on mine because of the way my computer works. I'm not getting the ads on YouTube yet, but I think I'm gonna let malware bytes expire and then just be done with a lot of things. I'm not gonna deal with those ads. I mean, I know CH complains about it a lot, that I'm not doing him any favors by having no ads. And he really, at this point, I think if I understood him right, he says he doesn't want people there if they're not going to support him and have the ads fill up his, and I don't know. Kind of a disappointing morning. It started yesterday when I tried to get YouTube to cooperate and they wouldn't take it. So that's my fun story. Besides getting up early. been fighting with a few things on the computer. No luck. So yeah, I think I'm done. But I think I'm just gonna let Malwarebytes expire the subscription, because that was through Carrie's deal, and he was giving us a special discount, and I had mine for I think $30 some, and I think their regular subscription price is a lot higher than that, and I'm not gonna pay that. Plus, my mom will get in the way, and she'll look at my accounts like, you were paying this for Malwarebytes, and now you're paying this. Cancel your subscription. You're not paying no $40. But all right. So, other than that, I've been doing all right. Oh, yeah. There's a couple things I do need to talk about as far as the Microsoft stuff. This is surprising, but not surprising, that Microsoft confirms with the Windows Update KB 506-4081 Windows 11, it hides the Windows 11 lock screen password icon. I think they have probably fixed that by now. At least I hope they have. But they confirmed it. They're starting to confirm that, well, it's a bunch of people going after them and tell them that they don't understand why they're denying it. That's not their fault. Now Microsoft is coming out saying, and this is the third one they've had. This is the third confirmation that they've said that we know what's going on. We know it broke it. We will fix it. Yeah, they're going to fix it. I don't hold any water on that one. Windows 11 25H2 update wants to install again. And gives error message because you already have 25H2. And the Windows Update is trying to reinstall 25H2, except when it tries it, it errors out and it gives you an error message. If any of you get that, just ignore it. You've already got 25H2, you don't need to reinstall it again. And if you try to, it's just going to error out. So, yay, Microsoft, you did it again. And the third one is Microsoft, again, has acknowledged there's a password logon issue since August of 2025. Well, thank you, Microsoft, for hiding that from us for so long. You knew about that since August? Why? Oh. Now I know why people want to switch to Linux, because of all of Microsoft shenanigans. I can't do that. I can't switch over to Linux. Linux doesn't make any sense to me. To me, it's just stupid. It's dumb. To me, it is. That's just my opinion. I just don't like it. I've tried it a couple times, and I looked at it. It's like, no, I'm not dealing with this. So I uninstalled it, and that was on an older computer I had here. But for coding and programming, Linux Arch might work well for that. But what do I know about coding? I don't know anything, so I'd like to, but so yeah, that's all I know is the Microsoft news. That's just three things. Microsoft, that's the third one. That one kind of bothers me. They have now acknowledged there's a password login issue since August of 2025. Like, I know they like to hide things for a while just to confirm it is a problem, but apparently they confirmed it and they kept it to themselves. Bad, Microsoft, bad. When you have issues like that, we should be told the very next day. Or that day if you find out in the morning. I don't know why you're hiding things from us. It's just, you got a problem, tell everybody. We've got an issue with the logons. We'll get it fixed when we can, but they held that back from us for ever since August of last year. Of this year, excuse me. 2025. It just doesn't make any sense why they're doing that. There's other things they've been hiding from us, and I really wish they wouldn't. If they got a problem, tell everybody. I don't know. Are they ashamed that they're having problems? I just don't get it. But anyhow, enough of my belly aching. Thank you, John. You did a like. No, Linux works for me because I had used 3 kinds of Unix at work years ago and first dual booted Linux in the late 1990s. Well, oh, excuse me. On that live stream that I did this morning with no video, I did tell those 3 people that were not very well behaved. I did tell them to join my live stream at 2 o'clock today, but I see they didn't want to do that. One guy was threatening another country. We should go to nuke Asia. And I said, you say that again, that kind of language, you will get banned from my channel. I would not allow you to be threatening other countries. He immediately straightened up and said, okay, sorry. I kind of got after him about that one. Oh. After going to bed. Okay, I read that one already. Yeah, ads suck on anything live. Yeah, they do. That's what I guess what I'm going to have to deal with. And on mine, there's just no way to get around it. I mean, if the 20 or 15-minute ad, I have to watch all 15 minutes. On most of them. I think on the few shorter ones, there's a skip ad, but then sometimes that skip ad, I've clicked on it, it doesn't skip it. Sometimes it does, and a lot of times I hit skip ad, and it doesn't skip it. And I've heard other people tell me around the countryside that skip ad sometimes just doesn't work. That's because of YouTube. They're forcing you to watch that ad so that somebody gets money. So I think there's going to be changes coming to my YouTube if that's the way it is. I won't deal with their ads. But if anybody has any suggestions on how to get around that, because I'd like to get back on premium, and premium as of yesterday was still active. I think it's probably still active for maybe a couple more days, and then it's just gone. Yeah, somebody makes money. Yep. They're giving me the non-skippable ads. Everybody I talked to, I was on the phone with somebody, chatting with somebody, or talking to somebody on speaker. And I said, back then I was having ads, and they said, just click the skip ad. It's like, there is no skip ad. She didn't believe me until 2 days later it happened to her. She called me back, said, you're right, there are some live streams you can't skip the ads on. Told you. I think, well, she didn't realize there was such a thing that YouTube would do that. And I told her, I said, I'll give you one reason as to why they're doing that. She said, yeah, she knows. Money. Like, yep. She stopped using YouTube after that. She hasn't been on YouTube for 8-9 months. She just won't deal with it. She's not going to deal with YouTube's BS. So she hasn't been on YouTube for quite a while. And she's not going back to it. She's not going to fall into their games. So I think she's got Amazon. And she watches Amazon Prime videos every once in a while. Oh, Wintermute, good afternoon. How are you? I don't know if you've been hearing my story, but I Yesterday, well, it all started yesterday when I was on someone's video live stream, and I tried to do a whatever it's called, where you give them money, and it wouldn't work. I think that's funny. Why won't this work? And then it dawned on me, super chat. Yeah. Yeah, and I tried several times, and then I started getting messages from my bank, and then I get a phone call from I don't know who it is, the people that deal with the Visa cards. They called me, and I did get it turned back on. Only for today, it got turned back off because I tried again. I thought, well, now I might be able to try it. It might go through. Didn't go through. The problem I'm having is they want my old Visa card number because I have to remove that one before I can apply it. Because I've tried adding a new card. It will not let me until I give them the numbers to my old card. The credit yard, English. The credit union kept my old card. Because I called them and said, do you have that dude old card by any chance? Because I'm trying to get onto YouTube, but they need that old number so that they can delete that one so I can add a new one. No, we deleted that for security reasons. Oh, I wish you hadn't done that. Like, sorry, but the minute you walked out the door, we deleted it. Like, oh. I thought they waited a day or two before doing that, but the minute my new card was created, they didn't need the old one, so they deleted it. So, like I said, I think I'm done on YouTube. I think I'm done. I don't want to be, but with those full screen ads that I've been getting, and sometimes I get the smaller square ads, and most of them for me are not skippable. There's a few that are, but most of them aren't. So I'll do my live streams and uploads, but as far as watching videos or live streams, I don't think I can do that anymore because of all the ads. And I'd like to watch Ken's videos, and Brian's and anybody else, but if they're going to be throwing me those the ads, because I don't have premium anymore, that got canceled, or it's going to be soon canceled. So I looked up today and it's still active, but on other sites it's already been expired. The old card's already been expired, so I think YouTube, is going to say it's no longer active. So I went back and looked and it said it's still active. I went to Malwarebytes, it said I'm still active on the old card. So I think they've got to let that one expire completely and get it out of the YouTube system, and then I might try again, although I don't think I'm going to. Just wondering, does YouTube have a set amount of money for super chats? That's a winter moot question. I don't know. I don't know if Wintermute saw that or not, but he might see your question, but I have no idea if they have a set of money for super chats. Don't know either. Well, I don't know. That is I was gonna say I could ask a couple people on YouTube for help on that, but I'm not going to because they go public with it. They let the entire world know you've got a problem on your computer. Yeah, we're gonna tell everybody, and I don't want them doing that. So I think, like I said, I think I'm done on YouTube. No more watching videos. I'll do live streams or whatever, but it hasn't started yet. The ads haven't started yet, and when it does, that's it. I think I'll just walk away from it. Because I'm not going to deal with their ads. And I'm not going to deal with YouTube fighting with me and trying to get that old credit card number. Because I don't have it. And then I went, the reason I know that is because I scrolled up and it said add the old card number, then go to the bottom. You have to remove that one, then scroll back up to the top. You have to wait a couple of seconds, and then it'll say now enter your new card number, which is almost similar to the old one, but the CVC number on the back, the 3 numbers on the back of the card, that's what's changed, and that's what they're hanging up on. That they're not recognizing it as a valid number. So what the hell do you mean it's not a valid number? So I called my credit union and I asked, is that number on the back of my card valid? Because YouTube is saying it isn't. It is about as valid as it's going to get. I don't know why they're saying it isn't. Well, the other side of that story is I copied and I tried it again right after that, and I got the same message. Copied, pasted it, got into the Mid-Minnesota, or my bank, and I zipped it to her. I sent it to her by email. And she wrote back to me, she says, that doesn't make any sense. That does not make any, they should be accepting that. That's a whole different card, whole different number. Why are they rejecting the CBC number? It's like, I don't know. She said, I'm going to have to get a hold of YouTube somehow. I said, yeah, good luck. I don't have a lawyer that I want to pay just to get back on YouTube. Because if it's going to be a big problem like that, I'll just drop YouTube. I'll say, okay, I'm done. And I don't want to do that because I like watching Ken's videos, like I said before, but I'm not going to deal with those ads. But as of right now, I still am on premium. So, and I think that might go to the middle of the month. I thought it was towards the beginning of the month, but who the hell's vacuuming out there? No, it's one of the maintenance guys. They got one of these big, huge, long, big, wide vacuum cleaners. They're going to go up and down the hall. They only have to make one pass down, one pass up, and then they're done. They go down the other hall, one pass up, one more. It's wide, half as wide as the hallway. So they only have to do 2 passes, one down and one going back up. And they're done. But yeah, as YouTube, I've never had problems like that before. Never, ever, ever. It's always gone through. The first attempt, add the new card number, the CVC number, boom. I'm in. It's like, it's been accepted. They're not, I'm wondering if they changed something. I'm wondering if they changed the process, or maybe they're dealing with AI and AI just can't realize that. I don't know what it is. I got a few, if any, ads with uBlock Origin. Light and Chrome. Yeah, that's... Hello, Mr. Book. AKA Darren. Uploads and replays. I am getting that 3 cents. Yeah, I know it doesn't accumulate too much, but dang it. Oh, so... And that's why I quit watching public TV, because of all the ads. I got tired of the ads. So I just got rid of cable and just said, I'm done. I don't want to watch the ads. And I know Kerry likes people to support him and having the ads turned on, but he doesn't realize how, I think he does realize how annoying it is. But he doesn't care. He wants that money. Which, again, I don't blame him, but for me, I just don't want to do it. I know if he finds out that I'm saying that, he'll be very upset with me, but I'm sorry. That's just the way my brain works. It's the way it's wired. I've been that way for 15, 18 years. So I've been here for almost 20 years. And I think the third year I was here, I disconnected my. No, fourth year. Fourth year I was here, I disconnected my internet. Not my internet. Here goes the vacuum cleaner right past my door. Yeah, I'm going to mute for a second. Boy, they always pick the fine time to vacuum the carpet out there. Right during my live stream. So that's my fun story of the day, or stories and Microsoft news, and my weather that's still cold, cloudy, not very fun. Um, is it 2:37 already? Damn. I did not think it was that late. Hang on, you guys, just gonna mute again. They don't clean the carpets every day, but I think they do it on Mondays, come to think of it. And I think they do every other week. They didn't do it last week, but they're doing it this week on a Monday. So yeah, I think they're doing it every other week on Mondays. Oh. Anything else I know? Not really. Finally, shut it off. Um, yeah, I think I'm gonna get off of here and get something to eat. Probably get on Zoom for a little bit if anybody's there. I don't know. Ken, is there anybody on Zoom, or is anybody on Zoom that's awake? I noticed Greg the other day. He was sleeping, but I might get on Zoom for a little bit. I don't see anybody else that's not from Zoom. I don't. No. I'll do my check in here to see how many people I've got. Really? I closed it? Really? I closed it. Doggone it. Didn't want to do that. What the hell? That's funny. There's a YouTube that I follow. Instead of him saying "what the HE double toothpicks," he said "what the Dell." Kind of comical people do that. Going live. Control room. I got 10 viewers. Wow, that's the highest I've had for a while. I've not had 10 viewers here for a while, so thank you everybody for being here today. It's very nice to see 10 concurrent viewers. Am I buffering? Yep. See that white circle at my end is going around? Although it says now I got excellent connection and no drop frames, so I don't know what that was all about. What the hotel? Good afternoon, Brian. Uh, yeah, we got light snow flurries falling. It's kind of a nice day out there. The trees all kind of have that white, illuminating white coming off the Christmas tree, or off the Christmas trees. They look like that. I say that because the two ones out here look like a Christmas tree. They kind of have that shape, but they kind of have that fluffy white to them because the snow fell the other day. I'm still waiting for this big, huge, tall pine tree. There's two of them. And they are very tall trees. I'm waiting for one of these days for the wind to get them and just knock them over. There's been a couple of summers during the summer storms where those trees have just been bent over in half. They get soaking wet and the wind just bends it over in half. And then the wind lets up, they kind of just... One didn't really go back up to straight up and down. It's kind of leaned over a little bit. So that one suffered a little bit. That's why I'm wondering how much longer that tree is going to be there. But if that one goes down, I think it'll take the one next to it with it because the roots are interchanged. They're sitting right next to each other. They're big, huge, tall trees. You have to look way up there to see the top of them. They all have nice white snow on them. So, I need to tell you guys, I will not be here tomorrow. No live stream tomorrow. We have a mandatory, and I wish they had not done this, mandatory meeting the entire building has to go to on second floor. It has to do with the bed bugs. It's becoming a problem. And so they're going to talk to us, trying to teach us different ways that we can combat with the bed bugs, because it's been a problem. That pest control guy has been here for the last 9 months, almost 3 times a week, going up to different apartments and spraying their apartment because they've got bed bugs. So I've got that to do tomorrow. So I do apologize. There will no be... I shouldn't say there won't be a live stream. Well, actually, yes, I will. But no, I won't know. Because I might get on here, and if I get up in the morning early enough, I might get on here and do a live stream from my webcam. Because I don't know what the heck is up with my phone. I tried doing one this morning, and Ski Man told me there was audio but no video. What? Audio but no video. Oh, crap. So I just went and deleted the video. So don't try looking for it. It's gone. I deleted it. Because if people can't see me, then there's only, what, a 15-minute video? I think. Yeah, it was 15 minutes and something. But I deleted it because I kind of wasted my time this morning doing that. But I just don't understand why my camera on the phone works sometimes and then it doesn't. Either that or I didn't turn it on. I've got to figure that out. But on this phone, I don't know. So I'm going to stop complaining. I'm going to stop belly aching. And I'm going to get out of here. And then Dan, if I remember correctly. Hello. Nice to see you here again. Trying to make Rick's. Yeah, thank you for being here. Yeah, it's very good to see you. Like Ken said, it's nice to see you. I haven't seen you for a while. Nice to see you back. In fact, I asked about you about a little over a month ago. I was wondering if Stan's ever going to come back. That, yes, hasn't been here. He just up and disappeared. But I think he was friends with somebody that we won't talk about. I think that's why that ended. Although I don't know, I'm just guessing. So with that, guys, I hope you all have a great day. I'm going to go find something to do. Zoom. Sit there for sit here for another hour or so, and then I'll go find something else to do. So with that, guys, I will see all of you later tonight on Ken's live stream. And then again, I'll be back on Zoom 10:30 my time, Central Time. So I will see all of you Wednesday at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. And until then, bye for now, guys. What? I lost your car. All right, later, guys.